and welcome to York News, a brief look at what's new and what's happening in York County. I'm Gail Whitaker. Coming up on this edition of York News.
If you stand like a tree, then they will probably walk off and leave you alone because you won't be any fun.
Registration for the award-winning Safety Town program has begun.
I call the meeting to order.
Up first, the Board of Supervisors held its most recent meeting on Tuesday, April 21st. At the meeting, the board was introduced to new members of York County boards and commissions.
We will recognize 6 individuals and 1 group for their exemplary service and contributions to the county.
The board also received the 2014 volunteer report from Dave Meredith and presented the 2014 Outstanding Volunteer Awards.
I just cannot express enough appreciation for how the volunteers make things work in York County. Without them, the county would not be anywhere as nice as it is.
There were 3 public hearing items on the agenda. After receiving public comment, the board approved a special use permit request authorizing the establishment of a meadery as a home occupation and authorized the interim county administrator to execute a lease between the county and Yorktown Sailing Charters for the lease of certain docking space at the Riverwalk Landing T-Pier for the Alliance and Serenity for passenger excursions. The board approved with revisions a request for a special use permit authorizing the establishment of a natural health consultant office at 108 Benito Drive. The board approved all items on the consent calendar, including minutes of previous meeting, the procurement of replacement voting machines, the Outstanding Youth Awards for 2015, and the endorsement of a new regional economic development initiative. Under new business, the board approved a resolution to rename the York County Sports Complex as the James O. McReynolds Sports Complex and appointed Neil Morgan as county administrator. Mr. Morgan is the former city manager of Newport News and will begin work on Monday, June 15th. The board canceled its final 2 scheduled work sessions planned for April 28th and 30th. Therefore, the next meeting of the Board of Supervisors is scheduled for Tuesday, May 5th at 6 p.m. in the East Room of York Hall. For more information about the Board of Supervisors meetings, call the County Administrator's Office at 890-3320. The board's complete agenda, including all supporting materials, is also available on the county's website at www.yorkcounty.gov. Board of Supervisors meetings are retelecast on WYCG TV on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 11 a.m., 7 p.m., and 11 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. Programs scheduled for 6 p.m. on the board's meeting dates will be preempted by the live meeting.
VDOT will not come along and clean the leaves out of your ditches. Now, that's your responsibility. They're your leaves. You rake the yard, you'll have to rake your ditches too.
Meetings are also available both live and on demand on the web. WYCG TV programming on the web may be reached by logging on to the county's website and then selecting WYCG on the home page. The recreated French ship Hermione will be docked in Yorktown June 5th through 7th. The county has launched a website dedicated to the ship's visit at www.hermioneyorktown.com. The site contains information about the history of the ship, the Marquis de Lafayette, and Yorktown, as well as a schedule of events, shopping and dining information, and more. As the ship's visit approaches, the county will be placing information on Facebook and Twitter to keep residents and visitors up to date on the event. York County's postings on both sites about the Hermione will contain the hashtag Hermione2015. For more information, please call the Public Information Office at 890-3300. As a part of the event, the York County Public Library is featuring a display about the ship and has scheduled a series of lectures. On each Thursday in May, visit the Yorktown Library to learn more about the ship, Lafayette, the war, and more. Thursday, May 7th at 7 p.m., Mark Schneider, Lafayette historical interpreter, will speak of Lafayette's adventures during the American Revolution. And on Thursday, May 14th at 7 p.m., National Park Ranger Linda Williams will speak about the French alliance during the Battle of the Capes and the Battle of Yorktown. For a complete schedule, visit www.yorkcounty.gov. The creation of wetlands areas at the intersection of Cook Road and Old Yorkhampton Highway is nearing completion. Within the next several weeks, crews will be installing pipes that will convey stormwater to these new wetlands areas. Beginning May 4th and continuing for approximately 3 days, Old Yorkhampton Highway will be closed to through traffic between Cook Road and Falcon Road. Upon completion of that first stage, on or about May 8th, Cook Road will be closed to through traffic between Old Yorkhampton Highway and Falcon Road. This closure should last approximately 2 weeks. Signs will be placed alerting motorists to the detours and directing them to utilize Falcon Road to circumvent the road closures.
You're not my mom, you're not my dad. Help! Help, Jim, help!
Do you see a dog coming towards you?
York County's award-winning and popular Safety Town program returns this summer for its 21st year.
You get down low, you put the lid on it, and the fire's out.
Safety Town is a week-long program for children who will be entering kindergarten in the fall.
Let's crawl out the door. Go to the mailbox.
Safety Town teaches the children traffic and pedestrian safety, fire safety, personal safety, and home safety. Safety Town is held the weeks of July 6th, July 13th, and July 20th at Mount Vernon Elementary School and July 27th at Queens Lake Middle School. The times for Safety Town are 9 to 11:30 a.m. Registration for county residents began April 20th and must be made in person in the Community Services Administration office located at 224 Ballard Street in historic Yorktown. Registration forms are available online at www.yorkcounty.gov/communityservices and can be picked up at the county's elementary schools, libraries, Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Office, and the Griffin Yates Center. The cost for the program is $25. Non-county residents may begin registration on May 4th. The registration fee for non-county residents is $35. For more information, call 890-3880.
Hi kids, how you doing? You want some money? Don't run away, and that's gonna make me run away, okay?
The Safety Town program is seeking middle and high school students and adults to serve in one of the 60 volunteer spaces available. Youth and adult volunteers are needed to serve as leader assistants, responsible for helping staff group leaders monitor and supervise an assigned group of 10 children. Volunteer hours are 8:30 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. Monday through Friday during the weeks Safety Town is held. Volunteers are required to attend training on Friday, June 19th at the Public Safety Meeting Room at 301 Goodwin Neck Road from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Applications are available at www.yorkcounty.gov/communityservices and can be found in Parks, Recreation, and Tourism. For more information, call Community Services Administration at 890-3880. And finally, the Senior Center of York has scheduled a variety of activities for the month of May. May Craft is Monday, May 11th. Health Day is also May 11th. Civil War Fashions is the topic of Culture Day on Wednesday, May 13th, and Picnic in the Park is Friday, May 15th. Call the Senior Center at 890-3444 for a complete schedule and to register for classes. The Senior Center is located in the Washington Square Shopping Center. That's all for this edition of York News. Please join us on May 13th for the next edition of York News. Until then, thanks for watching.